Hello there. It is 1 o'clock in the Pacific here on September 26th. Holy cow, September's almost over. That is amazing. Hey there, Seb. Hi. So this is gonna be and thank you for joining me. And I'm gonna get right to it because today is gonna be a different kind of show. I'm not gonna do the usual like I do, so I apologize if that bums anybody out. I'm not gonna do a regular energy update. I'm not gonna do an oracle, and I'm not gonna do a spirit walk today because I have decided to change things up and move the day and the time that I'm doing my lives here on Fireside. And the purpose for that is that, unfortunately, I am hoping that it's the day and the time that I'm not getting very many viewers. I get some after the fact, so I'm still a little wonky on how that's working. If that is the case, maybe Fireside isn't the place for me. I don't know. But after 5 weeks of doing this, plus a bonus show on the equinox, the day that I actually am pretty much going to be moving the time to, I'm wondering, I have cat hair in my lips. There we go. I'm wondering if that's it. So before I decide to leave Fireside, because of low viewership, I have decided to give it another try, do a little experiment, and see if I do these lives on Thursday at 5:30 p.m. Pacific, if I'll get more, not only viewers, but I like engagement. Because people need to understand when you're up here, especially when you're on video, but even if you're just on audio, which I never just do audio, I always do video. It is being on stage. And when there is the opportunity to interact and people don't interact, if on Fireside, you can hit different emojis, you can type in a question or comment. You can even request to come up and talk with audio or talk with video. And that's what was so exciting to me about being here. However, if nobody is showing up and the people who are showing up aren't engaging and are not participating with me, I can go and do other things that are going to lift me up. Because quite frankly, when I show up to a show and I barely, nobody's showing up, 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 people, and those people don't engage, don't give me feedback, don't comment, don't do anything. It's like, why, it's like, imagine going on stage and talking to 4 people and those people just kind of staring at you and not saying anything, not commenting. When I used to do Instagram lives, I would have a much bigger audience, not by hundreds of people still. I'm trying, that's a thing to get up to, but there'd definitely be comments and engagement there. I just don't want to be on Instagram anymore. And I'm trying to find a place where people are going to be engaging with me, or else I just won't do lives anymore. I don't really do this for my health. I do this as a service to bring information on a weekly basis, to give oracle messages for support and guidance and love and inspiration. And I do these spirit walks that are fucking amazing. So people will feel what it's like to connect with their bodies, with energy, with Mother Gaia, with spirit, and work on themselves and travel, do astral travel. Again, though, I don't do that for my health. I do that to help other people. And if that isn't happening, then there's a ton of other things that I can do. And I'm going to be getting into. So I'm changing a lot about what I'm going to be doing. I'm not going to have a podcast anymore. Same thing there. It's just not giving me much back, and it's work, and I could be doing other things. I'm also not going to be doing a Substack weekly newsletter like I did. I may change that up. I haven't really decided, but it was this last 5-6 weeks was okay. How about we start on a certain type of production schedule that incorporates all the different things that I do and then some, with Fireside and going live and then writing articles and doing a podcast and having the newsletter to wrap everything up and give some extra information to people. Because I enjoy doing all those things, and then I'm also supposed to have do my art. As you can see, I'm an artist. I do multimedia art. I do pencil art. But I have projects. One of my biggest projects that's been ongoing is my spirit animal oracle deck. Got to turn all this stuff off. It just really doesn't get done. And it's because I've tried to fit in the artwork and doing that oracle deck and, kind of in between other things. And I really need to make it a bigger piece of the pie. So I'm eliminating things. And honestly, one of the things I just decided I'm going to eliminate, because it's really kind of frustrating to be there, do this whole thing without either interaction or participation or people really showing up. And my assistant said, why don't you try changing the day and the time and see if that changes stuff before you completely end it. And I was like, all right, let's just see how that goes. So this is an experiment. This is going to be an experiment. Am I going to be continuing doing live shows every week? We'll give it a shot for the next few weeks. And the other thing I'm going to do, I'm going to be rotating what I do. So beginning next Thursday, which is, let's see, what's the date of next Thursday? Next Thursday is October 6th. So October 6th, I am going to be starting on a regimen of quick energy update, and then I'm going to be doing oracle readings for people that show up and are going to interact with me. So, and those last, I used to do those on Instagram, and those last anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes each, because I don't rush through it, and whatever comes, whatever comes from that, is what happens. So I could do maybe 5 in a live show, so it's not super, super long. And those are really fun. But again, people need to show up and they need to participate. They need to want a reading. They need to have, be into that. And again, maybe Fireside, maybe people are just not going to follow me from other platforms to Fireside. I've been here for a minute. So we will see. So that will be the first week on Thursday the 6th. Then the following Thursday, the 13th, is going to be with the programming template that I've been doing, an energy update, a general oracle reading, and then a spirit walk. And that's a spirit walk guided astral meditation. And we always work with our bodies with it's thematic. I channel them, so I don't in any way create them at all. So it just really depends on what needs to happen in that spirit walk. I will be guided to set up certain things like for the equinox. And if you have not done the one for the equinox yet, that one was awesome. And it's not too late, because time is not linear. It is a matrix. It is a web of life. So you can do any of my spirit walks for any given day and time, or whatever moment in time or cosmic event. including full moons, new moons, and stuff. If I continue to do those, you could do those at any time. So anyway, so that's going to be the way that it goes. It's going to be an every other week, either me interacting with people who want oracle readings, or the next week we're going to do a general and a spirit walk. And again, that's going to start next Thursday, and I will change the programming information on the series. But it will be at 5:30 p.m. on Thursday. So much later in the week and much later in the day. This will also afford me the opportunity to talk about what's been going on that week starting Monday, what we're going to be getting into energetically going into the weekend as well. Hopefully it's at a time where maybe more people can have free time and they can join me at 5:30 Pacific. That would be 8:30 Eastern. So we shall see. This is an experiment. I'm being really open and honest about why I'm not getting the participation, the viewership, the engagement that I need to keep me doing this, which is something I love to do if those things are happening. So that's where we're at with that. And I think today's a perfect example. Here it is, 111, and I have 2 people, and no offense, guys, but no feedback. And that's about it. I don't know. I didn't bring up YouTube because I just didn't. I wasn't planning on being here very long. But that is basically the way that it's been. And I do simulcast to YouTube as well. But let's see here. Yeah, it looks like there's a couple people there as well. So it's just, not much compared to. Here's a perfect example. Here it is. Compared to, hey there, Karen. Karen is somebody I could count on showing up for me. I appreciate you being here, Karen. Hopefully you can join me in the new shows as well. But yeah, I mean, it's not just, I even wrote an article about it, and I think that I left that that's also on my Medium profile, and it's called "Is Showing Up Enough?" And the answer is no. Just being there is cool. If you're in a group of hundreds or thousands of people and you can just sit there and not participate, that's fine. But when you're in a smaller group, it's really nice to be reciprocal with energy, not all the time, not about everything, but enough to be like, there's something going on here. Because what I'm going to start doing? I'm going to start blocking people that just show up and don't engage, because it's weird energy for me, to be quite honest. I'm just coming out with all of it. So if you want to continue to be at my shows, I really do need some type of engagement, some type of reciprocal energy thing going on, or it ends up just being really draining for me. It's hard for me to read people and who's there and what's going on. And that's the whole point of me being here, yeah, I'm giving a lot, but I also require some balance in the energy of what I'm doing. That's just the new standard of living, of practice, of working and doing what I do. I am what I do. This is not just a job for me. It is who I am. So I have to be really conscious and cautious and very picky about how I spend my time, where I spend my time, who I let connect to me, and what goes on there, and how I feel during and after, and if I'm energetic and happy and pumped up and feel like I contributed and people enjoyed what I did, or if I'm just like, why did I do that? And I found myself recently going, why am I doing this? In several ways, which is clearing up a lot so I can focus again on my art, my client work, which I absolutely love doing. So anyway, that's that. That's the gist of it, people. If you do enjoy my shows, then I would love you to show up, would love you to engage, would love you to be part of it in a way that is in balance and gives you energy and information and inspiration and healing and clearing energy and all that good stuff. And we'll see where it goes. And I really want to have... Also, the other thing I was thinking is, and I've talked to a few people about coming on and doing interviews with me. But again, it is one of those things where, that takes a lot of preparation and getting together and scheduling and this and that and putting things out there. And I'm more inclined to do that if people are showing up and participating in my shows, or I'll just, again, do other stuff or put out recorded videos and do that sort of thing. So that is it for now. I am going to leave you with all of that information to process, and hopefully I will see you next Thursday, excuse me, October 6th at 5:30 Pacific for the first installment of the revamped schedule of the Evolve Now show with Infiniti, which will be doing some Oracle cards for you guys. So we'll have a good week and a half for people to know about it, to plan it, to show up, to be there, and we'll see where it goes. And until next time, thank you guys for being here.